Today we're going to talk about how to find the lateral area, surface area, and volume of a cylinder. The lateral area formula for a cylinder is LA equals 2 pi RH, where R is the radius and H is the height of the cylinder. Surface area, remember, is always the lateral area plus, in this case we have two bases again, so plus 2b, which ends up being 2 pi RH plus 2 times, since my base are both circles, the area formula for a circle is pi r squared. So it's 2 times pi r squared. And then the volume is found by pi r squared, which is the area of the base, times the height of the cylinder. So these formulas are very, very similar to the prism formulas, because if you think about it, a cylinder is a prism, it just has a circular base. So if you remember from the prism formula, it was P times H, where P was the perimeter. Well, in a circle, the perimeter is actually the circumference, which is found by 2 pi r. So this is basically the perimeter, or the circumference of a circle, times the height again. So it's just pH. The cylinder, again, we know that the surface area includes the lateral area plus both of the bases, and in a cylinder, our bases are circles, and the area formula for a circle is pi r squared. And then again, for volume, it's big B times H, where big B is the area of the bases, and again, for a cylinder, we have a circle, so that's pi r squared times H. Alright, so for this first problem here, if I want to find the individual pieces that I need here, you'll see that all of them are just R's and H's. So we don't need to find anything else. We just need to know the radius of our circle and then the height of the cylinder. So in this picture here, the diameter is 20 because this line goes all the way across. So since my diameter is 20, I have to think about how I get the radius. Well, the radius is always half of the diameter. So if the diameter is 20, then the radius has to be 10. And they told me that the height is 41. So now I have everything I need, so I just have to plug it in. So the lateral area is going to be 2 pi, my radius is 10, my height is 41, so the lateral area is 2576.11 centimeters squared. To find the surface area, again, I just take the lateral area, which is 2576.11, plus the area of the bases. Again, the bases are circles, so 2 times pi r squared. And your surface area ends up being 3204.42 centimeters squared. Volume, again, that's just the area of the base times the height. And our base is a circle, so it's pi r squared times our height, which is 41. So our volume is 12,880.53 centimeters cubed. Let's do another one. We have a cylinder here. Again, a cylinder is just like a prism, so our formulas are very similar. So if you just remember the prism formula, it's pretty easy to know the cylinder formulas. This diameter is going to be 8, and this diagonal here is going to be 10. Now you'll notice with this diagonal, I have now created a triangle. And of course, with a triangle, we always want to find what the third side is. And in this case, if I find the third side, which is this piece right here, you'll see that that's going to become the height of my prism. So to find this third side, we have a right triangle, so we can use the Pythagorean theorem. I know that my hypotenuse is 10, because it's always across from the 90 here. So this is 10, and one of my legs is 8. So the height is going to be on this side over here. So when I set up the Pythagorean theorem, I will have 10 squared equals 8 squared plus h squared. If you do all that math, you end up getting h is 6. My radius, remember, is always half the diameter. If our diameter is 8, then the radius has to be 4. And now I have everything I need for my formulas again. I only need radius and height for these formulas. So the lateral area is 2 pi, my radius is 4, my height is 6. So the lateral area is 150.80 inches squared. Surface area, remember, is always the lateral, so 150.80, plus the area of the bases, so 2 pi r squared. Surface area ends up being 251.33 inches squared. And then the volume is going to be pi r squared times the height, which is 6. So volume is 301.59 inches cubed. And that's how you find the lateral area, surface area, and volume of different cylinders.